Welcome students. In this video we will discuss arithmetic operations on 1D and 2D arrays. We will calculate maximum minimum count, sum, mean, median, mode, standard deviation, variance on NumPy arrays. As you might have already known about NumPy arrays, uh, NumPy arrays are basically n-dimensional arrays having properties like number of dimensions, shape, size, etc. Now to create a numpy array, we have to import numpy library, and we are importing the numpy library as np here in the first cell. Then in the second cell we are creating a two-dimensional array. As there are only 1D and 2D arrays in our syllabus, to perform an arithmetic operation which can be addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, etc., we have to create a 1D or 2D array. We are creating a 2D array for arithmetic operation. You can also take example of 1D array. It will be similar. Now a range will give us numbers from 0 to 14, which is 1 less than this 15. Then we will reshape our 1D array to 2D array having 3 rows and 5 columns. Here we have only two dimension, one is row and second is column. That's why it is called 2D array. Now how we can say that this is a 2D array. On printing the array, we are getting the number of rows and number of columns. Here we can say that this is two-dimensional array. Next, in the in the fourth cell, in the next cell, we are creating another two-dimensional array. Again, by printing we are getting our two-dimensional array. Then we will perform operation with these two arrays created above and stored the result in the C variable. On printing the result, what we will get, we are getting the addition of each element of the array. Means we are getting the result of the addition in element wise. 0 first row first column get added to the first row first column of second array. 0 plus 2 gives us 2. 1 plus 4 gives us 5. Likewise, then addition will get performed element wise. Now we are performing multiplication of each element of the array by 2. Then the answer would be each element of array A would get multiplied by 2. Similar is the case with division. Each element of A will get divided by 2. Then we have to perform multiplication of 2D arrays. Unlike with most of the programming languages which support like in MATLAB, what is there? This operation will give us matrix multiplication, but this is not the case in Python. NumPy, when we will perform this operation, it will give us the result by multiplying the element of multiplying element wise. It will multiply first row first column element of first row first column of first array with the first row first column of second array. Means here we have two arrays A and B. 0 will get multiplied by 2 and the answer will be 0. 1 will get multiplied by 4, answer will be 4. Likewise 0 4 etc. Then if we divide an array A with array B, what we will get the element wise division, which is shown here. Then to perform matrix multiplication, As you might knew from your mathematics, there is matrix multiplication in which each element each row is multiplied by each column. Means this is not A and B are not conformable in matrix multiplication. That's why we have created another array which is of uh, shape 5 by 3, means 5 row 3 columns. A A array have 3 rows and 5 columns. To uh, multiply these arrays, we are using at the rate operator here. At the rate operator will give us matrix multiplication of these two arrays A and Z. Then to calculate the maximum among all the elements of the array, we are using max function. Max without any argument or axis will give us will return the maximum among all the elements of the array. Then minimum will provide us the minimum among all the elements of the array. Similar is the case with sum. Sum will perform summation of all the elements in the array and gives us the result. 0 to 14 will get added to 105. Similarly, to compute the mean, we will mean of all the elements of the array will be 7. Now, if we are passing an argument x is equal to 0, what will happen? This is the function which we are going to explain. A dot sum. When axis will be given, now instead of summing all the elements of the array, what will happen? X is equal to 0. X is equal to 0 means rows. We will calculate sum of all the rows along column. What is the sum of these rows along the column? It is 15. Now our first answer would be 15. Now the second uh, all the rows along second column will be 7 plus 11, 18. Now our answer should be 15, 18, etc. In the sim in likewise, when we perform sum on axis 1, when axis is 1, it would be along columns. What I meant, now the sum x is equal to 1 is columns. Now sum will be performed for all the columns along row 1, all the columns would get sum to 1 2 3 3 3 6 4 10. Answer would be 10 35 and 60, as there are only 3 rows here. Now minimum x is equal to 1. Now all the minimum from all the columns along a row. If a is this array, how to get minimum? Minimum is the along all the columns x is equal to 1, then along the columns, for all the columns along the row, answer would be 0. For all the columns along second row, minimum is 5. For all the columns along the third row, this is 10. That's why your answer is 10, sorry, 0 5 and 10. np dot count. Now we have to count non-zero element of a array. Then the answer would be 14, as we are having elements from 0 to 14, and there are only 14 elements which are non-zero. That's why it is returning us 14. To compute maximum, we have a max function which we have already seen, max method of an array. Then here is the maximum function. It works similarly a and b. Now each element of no element wise comparison would be there, and which of the element of a or b is maximum would get returned. Then np dot median will be returned, as there is no method of a dot median. we have used the top level function np dot median here. Now median from A would be 7. Similarly, median from B would be 16. Then we can also use mean, which is 7. Now mode is not there in the numpy library, so we have imported the mode function from the scipy library. From the scipy library we have imported stats module. Then we have created an array having some repeated elements, which is t, and we have computed mode for t. Mode is what is mode? Mode is the frequent occurring term. Now what is this mode? Mode is 154. How 154? One for first row, for the first column there is one two times and two one time. Mode would be 1, then 5 two times and 3 one time. Mode would be 5 4, 4 is 2 times, 3 is 1 time, that's why. And the frequency of each of the term is 2 to 2. Then we have computed variance of the numpy array t with this function. Variance is the measure of dispersion, how much your data is dispersed. Then we can also use the method of the array, which is variance. You can also use the top level function or method. Then we have standard deviation function. Then standard deviation is also method, you can also use that. Numpy array we have already used. There are also methods like subtract, which you can use instead of a minus b, performing a minus b. And if you want to use any of the function, you can just type the function and the name. Suppose we have to use square root, or we have to use line space. What you should, I recommend you to use to see the documentation of these functions. When you press Ctrl Enter, you will get the documentation. It would be helpful to you to read this documentation, and there are examples provided here which you can study on your own and you can learn from here. Thank you. That's all for this video.